Good afternoon, welcome back to Batwing. On the last video I was attempting to do a hollow grind on quite an unusual shaped knife, and it proved to be a massive challenge, partly because the blade didn't have any form of support under it, so it was shaking around quite a lot, and also the sharp curve in the blade at this point was making it very challenging to get an even grind. So while I'm learning this technique, I'm trying a different method. What I'm doing is I'm starting off putting the work rest in place, and instead of using a really complicated shape of blade to learn on, I'm going to use a simpler design. It's flat along the spine and it's got a more gentle curve. As well as that, what I've done is I've redesigned my grinding jig. Now, I don't normally use a grinding jig, I normally grind freehand, purely because I've never had much success with this homemade jig. The reason for that is I had multiple screws for adjusting the angle, and that just gave a really unstable platform. So I've redesigned it and I've done a central hole that's been tapped out for a bolt, and that provides just one point of contact with the work rest, and that's a lot more stable. So I'm going to clamp this knife, it's already partly done, onto the grinding jig. Reposition the work rest in the lower position. And I'll clamp the blade to the jig. I've set the angle that I want to grind at using this screw. I actually think that needs to be in the top position. Yeah, that's where it needs to be. So I'll carry on with this, and we'll see how it compares to the freehand attempt I did the other day. Just adjusting the angle. Okay, that should be good to go now. That's providing a much neater grind than on the previous attempt. When I want to do the other side, all I have to do is unclamp it, take it off, swap it round, and then clamp it back in place. Make sure it's level, and then carry on the grind on the other side. Now this was already partly done yesterday, but as you can see on the previous attempt, the grind is horribly uneven, and while trying to even it out, it's got to the point where it's gone so thin that I've even burned the blade. Whereas using the jig, it's got a far better even grind on the blade. Still not perfect, still more practice needed, but it's certainly heading in the right direction. Success!